the channel, guys. Welcome back. Today we are in the kitchen and we are preparing dinner. What is for dinner? Stick around. You will see. I'm grating coconuts. I'm grating coconuts. And if you're a Jamaican, you may think I'm gonna cook rice and peas. No. Or rice and beans. No. There are a number of ways that we use coconuts in our dishes, in many of our dishes. So today you will see. And I am improvising because I don't have enough of whatever food items that I needed. So here I am improvising, using what I have. This device decides that it's not staying how I want it. I did not want to blend the coconut. Because of what I'm going to use it for. And it's not my intention to stay in the kitchen all evening. Welcome, welcome to that one person who is here with me. Thank you so much for stopping by. I guess you are wondering, what is she doing? So I'm grating coconut, all right? And as I would have said before, everyone cooks differently. So welcome, Krishna Kumar. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Blue Inspiring. How are you doing? Thank you for popping in. They won't. They're just passers-by. Hi there, User 30. How are you? MP Art. Thank you, MP Art. Thank you. I am grating coconut. I am cooking. I'm in the kitchen and I'm cooking. And as Jamaicans, we pretty much use coconut in a lot of our dishes. And today is no exceptional. And you may want to find out, what is it that she's gonna cook? What is it she's making? Stick around. You will find out. There we go. There we go. See, there is the question right there. What are you making? Okay. Okay, darling. Okay. Did you not get a mod? I'm not seeing you wearing your mod jacket. I'm not seeing it. I thought I had given you a moderator last night. Oh, it was the other one. Now I remember. Now I remember. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yes. You just got one from the other one though. Okay, so I'm done grating my coconuts. Normally, some persons blend their coconuts, but I'm not blending mine because of what I want it for. I'm waiting for the water to get hot because I need the hot water to do what I'm about to do. I will just get some on the stove quickly. We call this process, what I'm about to do to extract the juice. We say we are going to squeeze out the juice from the coconut. So I'm going to extract the juice from the coconut or the milk, the coconut milk. All right. It is something that I actually love doing. And when I don't have enough ingredients, what do? I use what I have. So that's one such thing that I'll be doing today. It's food. I'll be cooking. So I'm going to extract the juice. I'm just waiting for the water to warm up a bit. And I'm going to put the juice from the coconut. I'm going to extract the juice and put it in this bowl. The coconuts here, when I'm in Jamaica and I use coconuts, I don't need hot water. But here, I find that I need the hot water to extract the juice from the coconuts. I don't know why. But it's like cakey. Like, you're not getting all of that white milk from it. So, I have to use hot water to extract the juice. And I'm going to do this twice. I'll be doing this twice. So here's a little hot water. Then I shall be going ahead and shred some carrots. I need to get the strainer. Let me get the strainer. La 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 la. La 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 la. I came back to you, a vessel unworthy and so scarred with sin, but it did not despair. I have something called saltfish or dried fish. Oh, you heard that. So many here are children under 18. Really? It's good. The content, they can watch my content. You're just turning 12. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So here, I am going to pour this that I have extracted, the coconut milk. I'm going to pour this in a saucepan and put it to boil. And as I said, guys, persons cook differently. But I want to say we all arrive at the same, we all get the same result, somewhat. All right, so I need some more of this hot water. I'm not going to be using so much as the last time. Not needing so much. All right, there we go. All right. So the water is hot, and I'm gonna let me rinse my saucepan out. Then I'll just put it on the flame, on the fire. And whatever it is that, guys, that I'm using, I like to wash them before I use them, even though they are already clean. Yes, you could blend it. Yes, most certainly. But because of what I want it for, I cannot blend it because it's gonna take too much water. I don't need a lot of water on it. Let me put I'm gonna have to move it from time to time. So I'm gonna pour the coconut milk in my saucepan, and I'm gonna let it boil, simmer right down. This is even too much water, but I need some juice there. When it boils to a certain point, I am going to shred my carrot as soon as I'm finished. Soon as I'm finished with the extracting of the juice over there, I'm going to shred this carrot. And here I have a Scotch bonnet. They said Scotch bonnet, but it really have not much flavor like Scotch bonnet. And onion, I'm going to chop this up in there. And my bell pepper. Some of you may not know this, because remember, we are from all over the world. Now, this is something that we call red herring. It's fish. It is fish, but it's salted and in a brine. So it's red herring. And I have a bit of saltfish here. I might use another piece to go with it. This is called saltfish. I put it in some water because it's codfish, saltfish, same thing. I'm going to put it in some water and let it and soak some of the salt out of it. What am I missing? The food processor, I believe, would be better than the blender. Simmer down. Okay. Thank you for that. Thank you. Ambitious Jackie, what's happening? What's popping? Welcome in. Welcome in, my darling. How are you doing? In the kitchen trying to stir something, sis. I'm going to get the garbage bin so that I will just throw this in there instead of me putting it on something and then I have that to deal with. I just do one thing. And I say it all the time, guys. I don't cut up and use a lot of plates. Cut up onion in that and cut up scallion in that and tomato in that. No, whatever I'm doing, I cut them up on the board and I put them straight into the pot. So Jackie, thank you for the thumbs up, darling. Thank you. How are you doing? That's all right. That's okay. That is okay, my darling. That's all right. I start doing more live streams lately because I'm trying to get some watch hours. Happy to hear that, Jackie. Happy to hear that. Working on my watch hours. Normally, I don't really like to cook. I don't really like to be in the kitchen on the live stream. So I used to do it, but then on the other channel, but I stopped. I didn't bother doing that anymore. So right now, I showed what it is that I was doing probably about 2 minutes ago. I'm going to, may I try cook something and run down. But everybody do them thing different, Jackie. When you're in the kitchen, there is no right way or wrong way. And you should do that first and do that second. Me, I am just doing. And I clean as I go along. Whatever me use, me just wash out. So me use a lot of water when I'm in the kitchen because I keep washing. because I'm not going to dirty up everything and then after I'm done, may have the ton load of plate looking at me. No. Whatever it is I'm doing, that's it. Alright, so I'm going to go wash these. I'm going to put this in the freezer because I already used the first part. I'm going to need so much milk. Empty and broken, I came back to you, a vessel unworthy and so scarred with sin. But he did not despair. All right. So it's coming to a boil. What I am going to do, let me just clean up this sink. I hope the chat is not stuck because the last comment I saw was from Jackie stating that she's doing fine. Sometimes the chat stuck. So let me check what's happening. I didn't want to do that. Okay, so I guess that's it. That's the last comment. Okay. No, I was saying that sometimes the chat freezes and persons are commenting and I'm not seeing them. So I just checked to make sure that is not what is happening. So actually the coconut milk is cooking. I just want to get rid of these things, this big bowl out of the sink. This was clean. I just used it to put something in there. I'm going to wash the grater. Now I'm going to pick up the saltfish. That's what we call it. Dissect it. Okay, yeah. Happens to me. The other day I was saying no one was here with me. And person were typing in the chat. And I thought that I was alone here. I saw persons, but I wasn't seeing any comment. And I had to get another phone. But I kind of figured out, instead of getting another phone, to find the chat or to see if persons were here, what I did was just to go into messages right there. There's a little icon at the bottom. Common sense, just tell me if I try it. I'm try it. and it works. So more than likely, if it should, in the event it should happen again, I will know exactly what to do. Alright, so those are clean. I have here a piece of purple onion or red onion, whatever, and garlic. So let me put this over here. I wonder if I can put this further down so that, but it's gonna be a bit too far. If I need to bring it closer, I will. I don't really want to be too much in the camera. Guys, to be honest, I don't really like to cook on camera. I will cook it and video it, but to really do it live, I don't really love to do it. So I'm using 2 different types of onions. This is what, the yellow onion. That's how it go. I don't know, just 2 different types of onion. The purple onion and this other color. Whether it is white, yellow, or brown. So and this is my carrot that I am going to. I don't peel carrot. A lot of persons peel carrot. I don't peel it. There is nothing on carrot to peel, really. I just scrape off the outer part. If there are any spots or so on it, I will cut it out. But I don't peel carrot. And I wanted more carrots, but I am out of carrots. I need to go and buy me some stuff. Look like somebody else is here. Who is this? Hi, Sister Evangelist Malvina. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. You don't like cooking either. You don't like cooking on the stream either. Yeah. Thank you so much for the thumbs up, Mama Evangelist. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate it, sis. Appreciate it. I am not one who is very strong on cooking on camera. When I'm done now, I'm going to have to sweep the floor. I always make a mess. So I'm going to wash these items. My bell pepper, my purple onion, yellow onion, and my carrots. Thank you. Praise the Lord to everyone watching and listening. Thank you, Sister Thomas. I'm going to wash these items now, and then I'm going to cut them up. I didn't want to cut them up in this big bowl, so I'm going to get me something smaller. Washing my stuff, guys, washing them. Then I'm going to shred. Use the grater to shred my carrot. So I have all my ingredients, all my stuff here that I need. Getting a smaller vessel. I am today. Oh, because Yeshua, he didn't grow. Okay. Thank you, sis. Thank you. I will see you later. So these are the items that I will be using. I put them in a smaller bowl. I'm going to cut them up. Let me just rest them there. I also have pepper, garlic, and turmeric to add. Just a little bit of turmeric. I have a piece of, let me get another piece of saltfish. The piece that I have, I don't have any saltfish to go with it. If you're a Jamaican, you know exactly what I'm saying. When we are cooking saltfish, because it is something that is very expensive in Jamaica. Some persons can hardly buy but just a quarter of a pound. Alright? That's all some persons can afford to buy. So I have learned from my experiences there to make do with what I have. So if I have just a little bit, whatever it is I have, I will use what I have. And that's what I'm practicing right here. I may not have all the ingredients, but I'm using what I have. I'm going to wash the cutting board. Let me wipe off over this counter. Yes, sis. Yes. Yes, Sister Thomas. I'm doing it for watch hours. Guys, as I said before, anything I'm using, I wash. Anything that I am using, I wash them before I start using it. So I'm washing this chopping board because I'm going to use it. Give me a moment, guys. I will get to the chopper. Alright. So right now, I have a garlic crusher. I am going to use it to crush my garlic. So guys, I think I should bring this a little bit closer. Thank you, sis. Sis, you can go and make your phone call, sis. You can go if it's urgent, all right? But I do thank you for the support, Sister Thomas. I do appreciate it. Thanks to everyone who are silently watching. I appreciate you all, appreciate your time, because you could have been elsewhere. But I thank you for your time. Your time is not unnoticed. I greatly appreciate it, guys. Greatly appreciate it. Give me a moment, guys. Hey, hello. Yeah. No. Me in the kitchen. Yeah, me in the kitchen. You know, with them go to them. Yeah, man. All right. Okay. All right. Cutting my onions. I am going to be using. I love my food spicy, but this pepper is not really. I don't know how hot it is, because even the pepper, the seeds I'm using, so I don't know how hot it is. So I'm using a half of it, just in case it is hot. Yeah. Hello? The phone gone. All right, guys, that is it. Sister Bless is here. I am not seeing. I wonder if. Yes, that's true. Yes. Yes, sis. Thanks. Oh, I got what you're saying. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sis. All right. So these items, I'm going to put them now in the pot. I'm done with that. Let me crush my garlic. All right. So the coconut milk is already in the pot, was boiling. Not really ready as yet for the carrot, but I'm going to grate this turmeric. I'm gonna grate the turmeric to go in the pot. Thank you, sis. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sister Thomas. I really do appreciate your support. So all these, I'm gonna let them cook in the coconut milk. All right. And just to get off the turmeric off this, I will just use the carrot to take it off. I'm not grating the carrot. I'm gonna shred it. So there we go. So that turmeric will give it a beautiful color. And you know, turmeric is good. It's rich in antioxidants. And I'm not a health specialist. All right, guys? But you can go look what it is good for. Already, the color is changing. The color of the liquid in the pot is changing. All right, let me bring the camera a little closer so that you can see what is going on. So that's onions, my turmeric, and garlic. That's what is simmering in the coconut milk. And you can see the turmeric is already changing the color of the liquid in the pot, all right? Welcome back, Blue. Welcome back. Welcome back. I have some purple onions and some yellow onions. All right. So this is what the pot looks like. I'll give you another look shortly. And I'm going to allow this to cook for a little bit. And I'm going to incorporate my carrot in there. Not quite yet. So I'm going to shred my carrot now. Because the carrot is going to go in there, but just not yet. And this pot that I am cooking, in Jamaica we call it rundown. 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 All right? Rundown. As in dung, as in cow dung or cow cat, whatever. but it's not that dung in this case. All right? No. Dung, when we say we're going, may I go down? May I go down? Means I'm going down. So down actually means down. So it's run down. All right? Run down, run down. For those who have never heard it, you're learning something for the first time. Let me focus this over here. And then you can see the blender in front of me here. What is in the blender is some pumpkins. I am going to make some pumpkin dumplings. Pumpkin with oats and some flour. Okay. I am going to cut up my bell pepper. Guys, I love when I'm cooking using bell peppers. I love to have all different colors. I love my pot to be beautiful, looking pretty. All right, so I am going to cut. Guys, I love when I'm cooking and I get every drop. Every drop of my onions, my scallion, whatever it is. Over here, I'm gonna rinse my grater off, or whatever it is you call it. We call it a grater. That's what we call it. Maybe you call it a shredder, not sure. I still have some residue, as you can see, from the garlic. I'm gonna put it in the pot here. I can't throw away so much of it, guys. That's too much. Look. So I clean it out. Clean that out. Get scoop out everything that I can. Yep. Scoop out everything that I can get. And it's now good to go. Right. There we go. So this, I'm gonna set this aside over this side. I'm gonna wipe off the counter because it's kind of messy from what I grated over there. And then I'm gonna come on over with my saltfish or red herring. That's what I'm gonna be using. Saltfish and red herring, because I don't have enough. It's just a little bit of red herring that I have. What I'm gonna do, because I need the cutting board again to use for, all right, so guys, you can see now it is cooking down nicely. Just look at that. I don't want it to go down too much because the saltfish needs to go in there. And also, let me show to you guys. Anne-Marie, wow, you are here. I'm present, teacher. All right. Yes, yes, sis. I milk everything out of it. All right. So here we have our, what you call this now? This is our coconut milk simmering down with my spices or my seasonings, my onion, and my garlic. That's mainly what is in there. But that color that you're seeing, it's turmeric. I grated some turmeric in there just to get the color. So now I am going to put some carrots and bell peppers in here. Then I am going to cut up my saltfish. Yeah, going to cut up my saltfish and my red herring. When I'm cooking, guys, nothing of a waste. When I say nothing of a waste, that me mean. All right, so guys, here you have it. I'm gonna show you in a minute what it is now looking like. Guys, I'm not a chef, all right? I don't profess to be a chef either, but I try to help myself and to be creative somewhat in my cooking so that it's not boring. Because sometimes every day you get up and you're cooking the same white rice and the same white flour or cornmeal flour. So I have gotten in, is it inventive? Let's say that's the word. All right, so guys, here is what my pot is now looking like. That's what my pot is looking like. And there is no meat in there as yet. Me not really need no meat in there, but I'm going to put some meat in there. I'm going to put some saltfish, as I said. That's what I'll be shredding out now. All right. Okay, sis. Thank you, sis. Thank you for the support. All right. So, guys, let me show you something now. I don't know how many of you do like I do. Let me wipe off this counter over here. when I'm cooking, guys, my people, when I am cooking, and if anyone should visit my home and they should come into my kitchen, they should not tell me what I'm cooking before they see the food. Some people, you go into their kitchen and they're cooking yam, banana, dumpling. And let me tell you, you don't need to ask what is being prepared because the peeling is there in the sink, or it's just there. I don't do that. Whenever I'm peeling anything, I am not going to give myself double work. I peel it in the bin, wash it under the pipe. If I already have a bowl that I'm using, like I'm using this big green bowl, I will cut them up in there, wash them, and if the water is already boiling, I put them in the water. So let's talking, guys. Let's talking. I am going to cut up. Before I cut up anything, let me get the bin back over here. Guys, I sanitize my bin. I don't know how many persons do that, but I sanitize my bin, my garbage bin, because I have to touch it. All right? I have to touch it, so I have to sanitize it. All right, so here I'm cleaning up my saltfish. Cleaning up my saltfish, yeah. And some people actually scale the saltfish. I don't scale my saltfish, guys. What I do, well, let's say yes, I do scale it. It all depends. If I did not put it in water, I would just tear the skin off, because I prefer to take all the skin off of it instead of scaling it. All right, like I am doing now. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Removing the skin. And it's a bother because I wet it, so it gets slimy. Or slippery, not slimy, slippery. So it's giving me a bit of work. Sometimes it takes a mountain. Sometimes a troubled sea. Sometimes it takes a desert to get a hold of me. So guys, because it is wet, it's giving me a fight. But it no bother me, so I tear off the clothes off of it. Alright, and after that, I'm going to put it in the pot. And for those who have been in my kitchen before when I'm cooking, you will know what my pot cover looks like. You will know what that big pot, what the cover looks like. Alright, yes my sister, it's looking delicious already. I pick out as much of the bone as I can because it's a bother when I'm eating saltfish. Let me reduce the heat so that all the juices don't leave out of the pot. I should get my pot cover. Alright, so the bones are out of this, so I can just pick it up. Has been a while since I did something like this, guys, no joke. Forgive me, Yeshua. I thought I could control whatever life would throw my way. Alright, so I'm removing the bone, which is posing another problem. But this I will admit, that has brought me to my knees. I'm just putting a piece of the saltfish in there, but the rest, what I am going to do, I'm going to rinse it off properly, because we don't want the food to can, but we don't want all of the salt out of the meat either. I need you, Lord, and I'm not ashamed to say, oh, sometimes it takes a mountain. This thing is really giving me a fight. I mean, I want to try it because it have too much saltfish on it. Alright, I'm not going to fight with that. Sometimes the trouble seems, sometimes it takes a desert. So I am going to rinse out some more of the salt out of that. Only thing now, this thing has a lot of fine bones. This thing has a lot of fine bones. And as much as I have a lot of patience, this one is beyond me. I am not going to pick out every single bone out of this. No. Not Eileen, not today. I would love to get out some of it though. I need you, Lord, and I'm not ashamed to say, oh, sometimes it takes a mountain. Forgive me, Yeshua, because I thought I could control whatever life would throw my way. But this I will admit has brought me to my knees. Alright, I'm not going to pick out all of the bones out of this thing, but this black thing, I will remove it. Even when I'm cooking, when I'm preparing sardines, guys, the sardines that is in the tin, even when I'm preparing those, I remove I scrape off the outside of it. Yeah. All right, that is it for that. But this I will admit, that has brought me to my knees. I need you, Lord, and I'm not ashamed to say, oh, sometimes it takes a mountain. I am going to cut these up and put them into some water and rinse them off. I have a little piece of lemon, gonna squeeze it on them. this one, if you notice, I already took the skin. Betty, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Jay Brown, how are you? Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate you stopping by, my brother. I need you, Lord. All right, so the skin I had already removed from this. Okay, sis. And Jay Brown is greeting everyone. Sister Thomas greeted everyone just the same. All right, so what I'm doing, I am removing the flesh from the bone, deboning it. So this is the piece of shoulder bone, is it? Me never know say fish have shoulder, but whatever bone it is, bin. Some persons cook it with it, you know, because some person actually love the bone. But I try to remove as much bone, especially those big bones. I don't need them. What I like though is the tail. Yeah, I love the tail of it. Who here has ever tried escovite saltfish? Who else has tried it? As I hear this phone going off with the messages, I was watching something the other day, and a young lady was studying. It seems as if she was studying, and her mom was in the kitchen cooking, and she would make some sounds that the phone when the messages are coming in. And each time her mom would run from the stove to go and check, to go and check the phone. Oh boy. All right, so I'm cutting this up now. There are some things. This red part in there, I don't eat it. Did I miss anything in the chat? Let me check. All right. I'm feeling a bone in here. Sometimes the bones are so embedded in there. Whatever life would throw my way, but this I will admit, that has brought me to my knees. Cutting this up, going to put it in some water. I feel like a piece of bone is somewhere here, yeah. Guys, this thing takes time, especially if you're somebody who is like me, will pick out every bone. Well, technically, no, but it takes time. So what I should have done to avoid all of this was to do it before I started the stream, but it was getting late. I need you, Lord. All right, so I can finish cutting this up. All of those bones are, and I'm not cooking for any baby to be searching for bones. I was working for a gentleman one time, and quite a few years ago, and I had to remove every bone from the saltfish. And I remember there was just probably 2 bones, and he said it was uncomfortable. I didn't remove all the bones, and this is a big grown man, my age. If you pick out his bone out in saltfish, I'm telling you, sometimes when you're working for some people, hey, and I'm going to say some of the worst persons that I have worked with are my fellow Jamaicans. It is sad to say, but it is true, whether in Jamaica or abroad. They are some of the worst persons to work for. It's as if they have no mercy. Let me wash this. First of all, let me wash this bowl out. So if you have done it, guys, let me have an idea how you prepare it. I'm washing out this big green bowl because, as I said before, when I'm cooking, I am not using a lot of instruments or implements or utensils. No, I am not doing that. Whatever it is that I am already using, as long as it is convenient, that's what I will be using straight through. So I wash as I go along. And here I am rinsing the salt from the, because I don't like to boil saltfish. For me, it is it gets dried out and shreddy. Hence why I don't like it. So I will soak my saltfish in water. So I am at the final touchdown now, guys. I am at the final touchdown with that pot. I'm just gonna let me just all right, guys. You can feel, I'm gonna bring the camera a bit closer so that you can have a closer look. Salt mackerel, salt fish, cooked in coconut milk, no oil at all, none. Some persons, as I said, will do their thing differently. Sometimes I saute my onions before, but I don't need to do that because the coconut is already has oil, even though I wouldn't use a lot of oil. And if you don't see me using any powdered spices, I don't really love to use it in dishes like those. So guys, I wash as I go, as you would have heard me mention quite a few times. I thought I could control whatever life would throw my way. Let me put on this pot now, because I am now going to make dumplings. But this I will admit, I'm gonna make some dumplings and cover that pot for it to simmer down probably for another 5 minutes or so. Because, I mean, what is there to cook out of this thing? What is there to cook out of it? The saltfish, you can pretty much eat it just as it is. And guys, my son will come and have all of this all by himself. All right, so let me give you a peep of what is happening. I need you, Lord, and I'm not ashamed to say That's not the right cover, all right? That's not the right cover. So this is it over here. Saltfish. And my spices cut up in coconut milk. Turn up back the fire a little bit. Turn up back the temperature. All right, that is it. So I'm gonna cook some dumplings now. And I'm gonna use the blender. No, guys, I'm not using the blender to make the dumplings. No. Blue is asking Anne-Marie how she's doing. All right. Terrific Tuesday to you too. I wish you could, sis. I wish you could. All right. So I am going to cover. I'm going to get my nice tortuous pot cover. Oh, no, no, laugh after my pot cover. Please and thanks. All right. Guys, I said not to laugh at my pot cover. That's what I said. Okay? Don't laugh. Simmering down nicely. What I need to put in here, however, is some black pepper. Just remembered. Some black pepper and some cayenne pepper. I love pepper. It is not very hot that you can't eat it comfortably. But I don't know how that pepper, I don't even smell it in the pot. I don't even smell it. All right, so I'm going to put this back up. I put on the pot and no flame, no fire under it. That's a good cover. All right, sis. All right, thanks. All right, so I made a mess. With my coconut. Well, I was mashing it in the house. So you know the thing go. Let me put this. Just sweeping up a little, guys. Just because the coconut, you know, when you're inside the house and you try to break a coconut, it leaves a lot of residue on the floor. Not gonna take this up right now. When I'm done, I will use this scoop and scoop it up and take it up. Alright, so now guys, we just turn on the fire under the pot. You love pepper too? Okay, nice. The corner of my lip here is always peeling. Don't know why. So I am going to blend. Who knows what this is over here? Who knows what this is? Them something in our work, so I have to go put it over there. So that's what I'll be using. Yes, sis. Yes, that's okay. Thank you so much for your time and your company. May God continue to bless and cover you and your family as well and your channel. Have a blessed rest of the evening, sis. So, guys, I am going to blend. This is pumpkin. All right. So I'm going to blend this. Some of it was already blended. But first, let me rinse this board, the cutting board. And after I wash it off, I will have free reign of the sink. And guys, I am only inventing my own. I am inventing my own, putting my own twist to food. All right. And hoping that you guys will find it somewhat exciting and want to try it. All right. So I'm going to blend my pumpkin. Sorry about the noise. Let me mute. Little most me do like Betty, you know. And start talk on the mic mute. Because I Betty style that. So I already washed my bowl, so it's clean. All right, guys. But what I'm gonna do now, guys, my kitchen space is small, very small. So I have to make do with what I have. Betty, Monsieur, guys, Betty is a sweetheart. Guys, how many of you, guys, please to go check out Betty's channel. All right. Asher, welcome. You are sick. What is wrong with you, Asher? I'm sorry to hear that. I am sorry to hear that you are not feeling well, Asher. All right, so I'm using a little bit of oats. I hope that you will start to feel better soon, Asher. All right, so I was to squeeze a little bit of lime or lemon. I notice I am out of lemons, but I have a little tiny piece that I'm gonna use. So guys, go check out Betty. Betty, that's a channel where you will get a belly full of laughter. And it's not even funny to Betty. It's not even funny to her. It's not even funny to Betty. It just comes natural. Betty is a gem. And guys, if you're over here and you have not checked out Blessed Life Journey, go check her out. She will also help your channel to grow. That's a growth channel, growth stream. Feel free to go check her out. Also, Crossdale J. Make sure you have those guys. And Wanga Lady. And also Anywhere, Anytime JD. Check those channels, guys. They will help you to grow. All right? And the rest is up to you. So that's black pepper. That is some black pepper. This is some cayenne. I don't know how it pronounced. You're not seeing me, guys. You're not seeing me. When I couldn't shout me out and let me know so you not see me. Power and redemption, welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome in. I'm sorry to hear that, Asher. Have you been to the doctor? Power and redemption, welcome. Asher, have your parents taken you to the doctors? Well, I hope that you will feel better soon. I hope that you will feel better soon, Asher. All right, so that's my cayenne, or cayenne. And then for the final touch, how many of you, as Jamaicans, outside of Jamaicans, do you know what this is, guys? My friends outside of Jamaica, those of you who cooks, do you know what spice this is? It's not the black pepper, all right? It's not black pepper at all. I am going to drop. It's called, let's see if anyone is going to get that in the chat. I know Anne-Marie knows what it is. So let me just rinse them off and drop them into the pot. All right, guys, it is coming down nicely. Nicely. Oh Lord. And as you notice, guys, I did not put no powdered powdered spices at all. Excuse me. Excuse me. It's the cayenne, whatever it is. So that pot is boiling. So I'm gonna make my dumplings now. Yes, Blues. Thank you so much. I am going to make my dumplings now. So my oats, have some oats here. I'm going to get my flour. I don't put myself in all of that trouble. The container with the flour is way down at the bottom and I am not giving myself no trouble. What I am going to do is I'm not prettying up nothing because I am here on YouTube. I am pouring it out just like that. Because now I have to go and take down how many different stuff to get to that container. I'm not doing it. All right, I think that is enough. And him will tell me, say it not enough. Knowing him and him flour belly. All right. Putting back the flour. If anyone should visit me, guys, they would have to ask me, what is cooking? My daughter came here the other day and she was like, "Me smell food, what are you cooking?" My cornmeal is in this, guys. Yes. I use these containers. When they come from the supermarket with whatever, I don't throw them away. They are my storage containers. So I'm going to use some cornmeal. So there is flour, cornmeal, and oats. Now, I'm going to use some pumpkins. All right, pimento seed. There you go. Betty, a friend of mine came up, and I'm not putting any salt in this, guys. Look like you want more flour now, because that boy, let me get little more flour, because me now make 2 different batch of flour this evening at all. Guys, not very much, but I know my son, so to be on the safe side, let me put a little more in there. Alright, I'm gonna turn this down. Let it take its own time and simmer. Alright. Alright, that is supposed to be good, because it's for dinner, and then he's going to take some to work with him tomorrow. So it's better to be safe than to be sorry. Alright, so here we go now. I'm gonna combine all these ingredients together. Someone came up from Jamaica and brought it for me, Betty. I have the thing right here, so I know I lick most of my turn and lick it. So this is pumpkin. This I will admit, that has brought me to my knees. I need you, Lord, and I'm not ashamed to say, you can even make kalalo dumplings or whatever vegetable you have, you know, just be creative. All right. I think it is going to be a hit. What do you say, guys? You think it's going to be a hit or a miss? What do you think? Have you ever used pumpkin to make your dumplings? Let me know. At this they call them flour more than flour. At this they call water more than flour. This they call water more than flour, because I forgot put. Let's see. Hopefully not. Hopefully I don't need any more. All right. I don't think I need any more. Good job, Eileen. Good job. Come on, Eileen. Good job. It would have looked too bad to see me come on YouTube or embarrass myself. Guys, have you ever tried making dumplings for my Jamaican folks? You ever tried making dumplings and you add too much water on it? Okay, sis. Okay. Thank you so much. Herb and Spice is here in the house. Huh. Welcome, Herb and Spice. Okay, that's pimento seed. Thank you for the like, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Guys, I make flour already. I remember one time I made flour and it was soft, but that's not the problem. You know what the problem is? Guess what the problem is? Ah, yes, Herb. Yes, Herb. Same person. Yes, my darling. Same person. Sis, tell me what happened when the flour spoiled and you don't have no more flour to go in there. What do you do? The flour spoiled. You don't have any more flour. What do you do? And Herb is saying hi to Sister Thomas. Yes, right. And you have no more flour. What do you do? It is, here, let me show it to you. It is kind of sticky. Here it is. But it is kind of sticky, pasty. And I'm just going to dust a little over this. They sound alike. Well, maybe. Maybe, Herb. Maybe. Just maybe. Maybe. All right. So I dusted a little more flour in here. Guys, I remember once making flour dumplings. And I had no more flour. Flour spoiled. You know what I did? I made spoon drops. How many of you ever done that? Spoon drop. Yes, man. Spoon, use spoon and drop them. Because them cannot roll. Them cannot roll. Alright, so the water is boiling. London's burning, London's burning. Look yonder, fire, 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 fire. And we have no water. Alright, so I'm taking this off because I don't want all of that juice. Going to let it go down. Because this is making it sweat. That, I don't want. So I'm going to let it do its thing. I face the mountain. I think that wants a little more water in here. Let me turn it up back. Because I'm going to put yam. And I'm going to put yam in there. So we are on the last leg. On the final leg of the journey, guys. I think I should put that one at the bottom. It's okay. Thank you for the 12 thumbs up. On my side, it's 11, but I know it's 12. Forgive me, Jesus. I thought I could control whatever life would throw my way. But this I will admit. Let me see. Okay, sis. Final season on my meats. All right, sis. All right. Thank you so much. Be blessed. Have a blessed evening. All right. So now, my dumplings are not as pretty as some people would make their dumplings. So these dumplings are made with flour, cornmeal, and pumpkin. Oh, don't forget the oats. Don't forget the oats. So guys, you can feel free to check out some of these mouth-watering, well, for me it is mouth-watering recipes. All right, there we go. I'm not gonna put this down anymore. Wrong side. Turn off. No. I'm gonna shift around a bit. Let me shift. Make the shift. So I'm gonna put this on the back. And guys, when I am cooking, I never taste my pot. Never. Don't ask me why. Alright, so this is more convenient now for me. Yes, that is turned off. Just to double check. Please check to ensure that you have enough credit to make this call. If you do have enough credit, please hang up and try making your call again later. Goodbye. Really? You don't taste either? I never taste my food before it's done. So I never know what it tastes like until I am actually eating. All right. So I am now making my dumplings. We serve a great big wonderful God. We serve a great big wonderful God. Always victorious, always watching over us, a great big wonderful God. After this, then I'm going to get my yams, peel them. I'm not a big fan of these sweet potato. I love sweet potato, but these, when you cook them, it's as if all the water is soaked up in there. Sweet potato in Jamaica is nice. Our Jamaican sweet potato. But I can't get those good stuff here. I cannot get those good stuff here. Thank you, everyone. Those who are in the bush. If anyone is in the bush who did not say hi or even give a thumbs up, I thank you. No matter what I do for my dumpling, they can never look round and pretty and plump and nice. Them always look like them a come from World War. The last time I made dumplings, my son said to me, "Mommy, you count the dumpling them in the pot before you put before you put them in. You count them before you put them in." Because I did not make enough. How you cook this a little bit of dumpling? How could I make that small amount? My goodness. I said, when you come home, you can cook what you want yourself. Okay, darling, I see you. I see you. All right. Down to the final now, guys. This is about 3. I'm going to make this into 3. My son cannot complain this evening. Cannot. Because right now I think I may have some leftover. And then I don't want to eat the leftovers, so I make exact. And we don't have visitors coming here. It's not like Jamaica where somebody will pass by. Here, so nobody not passing by. All right, there we go. I'm going to get a piece of yam. I was sinking deep in sin, far from the peaceful shore, very deeply stained within, sinking to rise no more. But the master of the sea, he would have heard my despairing cry, and from the waters lifted me. Now safe am I. Let me get a fork. Get some of this flour off my hand. Guys, I have to stir the dumplings in the pot because if I don't, they will stick together and they will even stick at the bottom of the pot. So I'm separating them. It's something similar to macaroni. If you just dump the macaroni in the pot and you don't stir them, they stick together. So here, yeah, that's it. Good. All right. Lovely fed me. Lovely fed me. When nothing else could help. Love lifted me, love lifted me, love lifted me, when nothing else could help. Love lifted me. Martha here peeling a little piece of yam, guys. I haven't deserted you, alright? Peeling a piece of yam. Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Okay, said I, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Okay, said I, said I. Guys, the yam is old, and as fast as you peel it, it changes color. I'm also going to put a little piece of soft yam with that. So the dinner is on its way. Heard my spirit cry, and from the waters lifted me, now save the night. I'm sorry I don't have any garden to throw this. This would be lovely fertilizer. This would be so lovely. But hey, all right, and that's it for the food. Dumpling mix, yam peel, putting them in the pot, and that's it. This yam now is going to take its time because it's soft yam, and when I cut it small, it mash out in the pot, so I have to cut it big. I am done. All right, guys, so that's it. All right, guys. See you all in another video. I know the streets are busy. So I am done preparing. I will try to let you see a little video when I am done cooking. All right. So see you in another video, everyone. Have a great evening. Walk good. Be blessed and be a blessing. Until next time. See you.